Shrinking the house again. It's an exciting day for those of you who have patience. Even got some nice matching duds on with my new Nikes here. What do we got? There's a shroud over this, and a few of you, actually many of you have been waiting to know what the shrink has underneath the gall darned cover there, you know. Well, there was a bit of a teaser video, and I'm sorry for those of you that it upset that I didn't get to the meat and potatoes. Just kind of hyped it up a bit. But you know, there's always going to be a hater that's got something stupid to say. That's okay. It's basically a looking glass into their life. And I wish them well. You know, I wish them all well that have to. You know, I was always taught if you don't have anything good to say, don't say nothing at all. And also, you know, I don't like letting people go from the channel, but I have the ability to do it. You know, if I just think it's just, what they say is just got nothing to do with, like, it's not to be a personal attack on somebody's platform, like that, where they go after their personality, you know, their integrity, these kinds of things. This is just me talking about audio equipment and saying how it can become an addiction for some. Am I enabling people by doing what I'm doing? Maybe a little bit, but I'm trying to get the message across that it's okay just to enjoy what you have. And I'm not saying that I'm totally cured of audio. It's just I don't behave the way I used to, right? I built a system now that I do listen to and I do love. That's not to say that I won't buy other equipment to bring in here, right? But, you know, I do practice what I preach ever since I've had the channel, which is, I don't know, close to 2 years. Nothing's changed behind me, has it? Other than when I downsized and brought in the Bel Canto. You've seen all this equipment behind me, so I can't lie. But, you know, as the last video stated, I've been looking for a CD, a way to play my CDs, whether it was going to be a player or a transport. And I was always, you know, leaning towards the transport because I love Bel Canto's DACs, I love their technology and their sound, obviously. So finally one came up that I've been waiting for, just for many, many reasons. Of course, aesthetics matter as well. I want it to blend with the system, blend in the rack, just like it was born to belong there, right? And of course, it had to sound great. I wanted it to have a proprietary, you know, transport that I could trust, not an off-the-shelf. You know, I'm not really into slot loaders. Top loaders are kind of cool, but I'll give it away. It's just a regular tray on this unit. And, you know, it just goes to just so had it that my good buddy had one, and he's downsizing huge. He was just here for the video, guys, and I took it off his hands. And yeah, as you can see, it's there behind the blanket there. I'll just do a little soundtrack. Can you tell from a distance what that might be? Probably not. Maybe some of you can. But I can turn it on for you. And then put on the display. That might give it away there. It's a very small display. But as you can see, it's a full-size unit. And I'm gonna have to get a closer film for you here, guys. So here you go. We'll walk up and get a close look at it here. So there you go. That is the TX701T. Even has the engraved lettering on the faceplate, guys. It's got the VRDS transport. World-class transport, by the way. Man, is it quiet. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Look at the top of it, the way it angles in like that. Look how thick it is, man. Look at those heat sinks. Anyways, guys, absolutely beautiful. So it's very simple on the back. It doesn't have a lot of options for you back there, guys. There's just a coax, an optical, and then it has the clock. Okay, the 10 megahertz in clock. which I'm probably not going to go that route. But that's that, right? Get to show you that there. The good old TX 701T. She retails around $2,900 in Canada and around $2,400 in the US. Of course, I got it used. Now I'm talking about it. You can connect it to many things, obviously. It's connected to the bel canto, accessing its internal DAC. So that's what I'm speaking on, okay? Now the sound, it's not a laid back sound, okay? But it's also not a bright sound. It's a very dynamic, it's not lean in any way. It has a lot of power. It's a propulsive bass response. The detail retrieval is absolutely superb. It's a very lively sound. It's kind of like you're in closer to the front row in the live stadium. And again, I'm using a silver coax interconnect right now because it's the only one I have with silver conductors. So I have my friend making me he has a stock Kimber DV30 that he's going to bring over so I can hear it with that. But overall, I'm still in the honeymoon phase. I'm still excited about the piece. I've been listening to it a lot. I can't even tell you, if I'm actually going to keep it or not because I'm super fussy with the sound and what's going to go in this little rack here, right? But overall, I'm very, very impressed with it. I mean, it's rock solid. It's read every single CD. These are very important points. It's read every single CD, even ones that show marks on the bottom. There's been not even one slight little hiccup or skip whatsoever. And it's been played for quite a few hours, right? It's got a lot of cool features. I mean, I love the display, how you can, dim it and then have it turn right off. It only comes on when you're changing tracks. It's just a basic cheap remote, which I'm good with. It's an aluminum top or whatever, but it's plastic. And I like that. But I love how you can turn the display off, man. I don't want to look at anything, just like the bel canto. So once again, it's connected coax. And it's just great to be able to play experience your CD collection all over again with a different kind of signature. I don't want a flat sound. I don't want an overly warm sound. I don't want a sound that's too laid back where it's just kind of just bland, dull. I want sound that's got life to the music and a nice jump to it. And it has it. And the bass it's just phenomenal. I was cranking up just a Black Sabbath CD, Paranoid, put on the track Paranoid, man. And it's so propulsive and unbelievable in the listening chair. The more I turn it up, it's just, man, I gotta say, you never know, like I always tell people, until something better comes into the room. Like when you're comparing streaming at a really high level to high level CD playback, again, one is not better, but I just enjoy it way, way more. It's a different way to listen to music. I feel that CD playback is like vinyl in the way that you engage with it because you're not thinking of, okay, what can I play now on my simple software app that I could just change right now, the plethora, the whole, streaming service. So it's kind of like vinyl in that way where you can just let it play, and that's what I do with my CDs. I let them play through for a few songs or the whole album, right? So I still think that CD playback does exceed streaming though. When it's high level versus high level, I truly believe that CD playback just edges us out in just how real it sounds, and I'm sure many will agree. And there's lots of you out there that's your prime source of CD playback. So anyway, this is it. This is what the Shrink's got right now is a 701T TIAC. Good old Japanese company. No, it's not made there because then it wouldn't be, because in my opinion, I mean, even the new Shandling, which is the Onyx, which is the high end, it's $3,000. It's more money than this. And it's like this tiny black box here. It's a top loader, but big deal. I'd take this any day of the week. Any day of the week, man. When you get this thing in person, you know, 25 pounds, just built like an absolute tank. It's gorgeous. It's minimalist. It's an industrial vibe. The buttons feel tactile and superb. The smooth loading of the player. You can't go wrong with it. I mean, even at retail, this thing is a bargain. And again, you can play with your cables because they do affect the sound a little bit, guys. They do. That's my belief. You know, and you can play with your different DACs if you so choose to dial it in. But this is a solid piece of equipment and a solid anchor for your CD playback if you're looking for that. So that's my take. Thanks everyone for super thanks. Thanks for joining Friday nights. Thanks for all that you do for the channel. Shrink loves you. Like and subscribe. Cheers.